Hey gang, AV here. I figured I'd take this opportunity to show off my comic book table. It's a work in progress though. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually on a microwave cart, which I don't use anymore. That's what I got it propped up with. I want to actually build a couple of shelves underneath here so I can store some of my trades or comic book boxes or whatever. But anyhow, this is the start of my comic book table for my collection room upstairs. I'm actually in my my work area, my workshop downstairs, so excuse the mess if you actually catch it out of the corner of your eye or there. But anyhow, this is going to be my comic book table. Basically what I did was I went to the comic shop, I raided the dollar bin. I think they had a sale on, they were like $1 a piece, and then, or you could fill a bag for $25. Well, I spent about $25. I got about 50 comics, all of which I read, over the years, and I just ripped the cover off and Mod Podged them to the table. I even then I took the coverless comics and I gave them to a lady at work for her son. So they didn't go to waste. I wasn't, they may not be as collectible now because they're coverless, but you know what? At least I got a kid to read them, and he loved them apparently. So all's well that ends well. But yeah, so I Mod Podged everything to the table. That's Mod Podge right there. Basically, it's like, if you never use it, it's just like Elmer's glue. It's like a huge tub of Elmer's glue, and you just cover the table with Elmer's glue, and then you put the cover down, and then you cover the cover with Elmer's glue, and let it dry, and it dries clear, and bada bing, bada boom, you're all done. Now, you could leave it like that, but honestly, you run the risk of it like peeling up on the corners or whatever over time as you're using it. So what I did was I also used Super Glaze on top of that after the Mod Podge dried, which is why it's so glossy, as you can tell from my overhead lights. But Super Glaze is great. I mean, that's not going to damage the surface of this table at all. I do have to do it a second time just because I had it on my microwave cart, which isn't 100% level. So over the 24 hours that it took to dry, it just kind of ran all the way down to the one corner. So this end is thinner than that end, and I kind of wanted to balance it out. But let's have a look at the books I got on here. Enough of me rambling on. So let's see. We got Wildcats. I think that was the trade paperback. That X-Men, Uncanny X-Men. Now, that particular issue, because I have this under here, I actually cut the bottom off, so the bottom is over there. I made pretty good use of these covers. Sometimes you'll see elements of them in different spots. But, you got regular Spider-Man, Daredevil. That's a Spider-Man book. Superman. West Coast Avengers, that was a good issue, actually. Batman 400, I think that was. Avengers Arena. Oh, the cool thing is, you see the Ghost Rider there? Let me see if I can do this. I'm not sure how well this is going to come up on camera, but that's a glow-in-the-dark cover. And it's glowing in the dark. Telling you, man, this table's going to be awesome when it's done. Oh, I can't wait. Then you have Thor 400, the Death of Superman. That's just the bag. because I had opened my copy years ago, so I just took the bag and put it on there. But I tried to get a good mix of different comic titles and different brands and different heroes, and some of them I picked for the artwork, some of them I picked for the title, you know. But I tried to get a good mix of stuff that I had read over the years and plopped them down on there. Looking forward to having this done. I'm not sure when it's going to get done, because unfortunately this is a novelty project of mine. So, which requires me to actually have, you know, money, materials, and time. And as I mentioned in a previous video, having all three of those things doesn't exactly work out for me sometimes, especially at the same time. So, you know, whatever. It'll get done. It'll get done eventually. But till then, just imagine the possibilities. I just wanted to show it off because I've been talking about it to a couple people for a little while, and they, you know, about time I showed it off. So anyhow, this has been AV. If you like this video, check out my channel. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.